Jason Levine from the Dice Store here with another Gen Con preview. I'm here at Red Raven with Ryan Laukat, and we're talking about all your new stuff. You have a lot that's coming out. Oh, and congratulations on the Dice Tower Award for artwork this year.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was awesome.
I mean, look at this. You guys always do it, and you hand do all your own artwork for this, don't you?
Yeah. I love doing it. So that was one of the reasons I started Red Raven. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah. So, yeah, right here I have Megaland. And I just hit Target about a week ago. Yeah, it's a push your luck game. $25. And it's a co-design. My wife helped design it, so we worked together. And yeah, it's been fun.
That must have been different. I mean, all the other games, did she help you with any of the other games, or is this the first game where she really put in input, or what's that been like?
Well, the thing is, yeah, I mean, she's always had input, lots of input as a developer for all the games. But with Megaland, she took more of a more direct role, doing a lot of throwing a lot of designs into or ideas into it, and so that's why she's a co-designer this time. So
yeah, it must have been fun and different to work together.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, and she's always been a really important part of my development process, and so. We're very used to working together. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So tell me a little bit more about the game here. I'll grab the box and we'll look at the back.
So in the game, it's set in I made it because I love video games, and I'm thinking about Super Nintendo games and things like that. And in the game, you run a level. You can see right here. And as you go further on, you get more treasure. But if you go too far, you'll die and you'll drop it all. So you have to decide when to back out. And then you use that treasure to buy buildings, and the game comes with a ton of buildings. You play with a different set every time, and so there's some good replayability there. And the wealthiest player at the end wins. So
sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
I also see you have some other things back here.
Yeah. We just released Amber Mines, Near and Far Amber Mines. This is an expansion to Near and Far.
Nice.
And it's loaded with modules, so you can sort of pick and choose what you want to add to the game. But one of the big things are the mine cards, which replace the mine, and you sort of build out a mine. See on the back, you can see
really?
Here. You sort of build out the mine. And you can explore it and build tents in there or camps in there. I mean, and and there's also spell cards, new enemies, and new artifacts and new crew members that you can hire for your adventuring team. So
sounds like a good expansion. I mean, Near and Far is a great game, so to get more content is always nice. And in those kind of deep, I guess, adventure storytelling kind of games, it's nice to get more content for it.
Yeah. Thank you. And then let me show you one last thing.
Ooh,
it's
a new
Haven.
product.
Yeah, this will be out in October. It's designed by Alf Siegert. It's a 2-player game. I did the art and I worked on development too. And one player, it takes place in this mystical forest. And one player takes the role of the creatures trying to defend that forest. And then there's this city that's coming, this sort of a steampunk city to take it over. And so you have to, one player will play the city and one's the forest. And they're a little asymmetrical. They each have different abilities. There's a little bit of bluffing and area control, card play, card management.
Oh, this sounds very interesting. I mean, I love asymmetrical 2-player games, so this feels like it'll fit in a nice line, especially for 2 players. So tell me more about what's going on down here in the game.
So these are called lore tokens, and so there are 3 elementals. Now wherever they are on the board, that's kind of where you're battling over these lore tokens. And so you play cards maybe to the leaf or cards to the stone or the water, and at a certain point you'll see who won the battle there. But you don't know, this player, one of their cards is face down, but they have one face up, so you don't know how much quite to commit there. So there's some bluffing, oh, should I put this card to make sure that I'm high enough? But if you go too high, then you'll bust. So 7, if you go over 7 here, then you'll lose the battle. So, yeah.
It sounds very interesting.
Yeah, thank you.
As always. And as usual, the artwork, you just do a phenomenal job on all your artwork. It's amazing that you can do so much. You handle the artwork, you handle the publication. You're kind of like a one-man band in a lot of this, and it's amazing that you could do it all.
Yeah, thanks. It's fun. I do have help definitely from Mallory and our team. So, but it's exciting to be able to do this. So. Yeah,
exactly. Well, thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah.
Looking forward to all these new products. Those 2 are out now. This is coming out later in the year, and it's always a pleasure to see you. And congratulations again on the award.
Yeah, thank you.
So Ryan Laukat again from Red Raven Games, and this has been Jason Levine from the Dice Tower with another Gen Con preview.